Hey, you guys, welcome to Fairy Tale Friday. And of course, we're still in African American read aloud stories, and we're going to start on our newest fairy tale of the day called Two Ways to Count to 10. Period. Scott, are you ready? He's always ready. Or you, Junior's ready, but he going to hang out here today for a minute because he might be part of the story. We don't know. Here we go. Old Tanko has come. The teller of good tales is here. The news spread quickly through the Liberian village in the faraway backcountry. Men, women, and children came running to the Pavalar house, the big talkie talk hut, which had room for all of them. Okay, they got a community center. They got a theater before theaters. Everyone in the village knew old Tonko, the teller of good tales. Everyone there enjoyed his exciting stories. Okay, period. Whenever he wandered into their cluster of grassroots huts, they made him welcome. I would want a martini. So at any time y'all could just give me a martini and I'll be tonko for y'all. Okay. I'll sing you a story. Taco said that day when he finished the bowl of soup they set before him. I don't want no soup. I want a martini. It will be a strange tale from long ago. He arranged his white robes and settled himself cross-legged on the earth floor. Okay, he getting ready to put it out there. You ready, Scott? Y'all ready out there? The old man placed a very small gourd drum in his lap, and with his bony brown fingers, he began to tap lightly upon it. I had this tale from my grandfather, he began. He too was a great teller of tales. It's in their DNA, baby. What will the tale say to us, Tonko? The head of the village was speaking. He had squatted down on the ground close to the old man. Now, y'all remember, this is before they had TV and stuff. This is what we did. We just sat around and listened to stories. I guess kind of like what we're doing now. It will say there is more than one way to count to 10. Well, duh. If we watch Sesame Street, we know that. It will also tell how, if you can guess the right way, you can get yourself a king's daughter for your wife, period. Y'all better get in close. Scott, you trying to get a king's daughter for your wife? Y'all trying to get a king's daughter? Put a thumbs up in the comment section. Yes. The people in the talkie talk house nodded to one another. They smiled. It was if they were thinking, this will also be another good tale. But no one spoke. In silence, they waited for old Tonko to tell his tale. The little drum on the old man's knee soon began to whisper, tap, 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 tap. And Tonko, in his soft singing voice, told this strange tale. You ready, Scott? Y'all ready out there?
Sure.
Okay, now let's talk about it. In the long, long ago, animals were not so different, one from the other. Oh, they were different shapes, just as they are today. But they lived together in friendship and peace. Somebody gonna have to like show me proof of this. Like, so you saying that lions and rabbits were just kicking it together? They was just having a great time. They was like, you know what? I got nothing but love and respect for you.
Back in the day, that's what we're saying.
Somebody gonna have to dig that up and show me that. Like people, those of one animal tribe sometimes took wives from those of another tribe. Okay, girl, we got ligers. You ever seen a liger? Y'all ever seen a liger before? A lion tiger. So they was out there making ligers. I mean, they still doing that today, baby. You put a lion and a tiger, baby. They've been and made some babies together and made a liger, period. Okay. Have you ever seen it? Look it up. I promise it's a thing.
I'm sure it is.
It is. And like people, they had a king to rule over them. In the place of this story, the leopard was king. Okay, I don't have a leopard mask, so this was pretend like I'm a leopard. I'm a leopard today. I'm a leopard fox. Because remember, they was marrying each other, so I'm a leopard fox today. Period. Rich he was beyond telling. Mighty he was in power over the other beasts. All the animals obeyed him. You better. You better get it together. Who shall I name to rule after me when I shall unalive? King Leopard said one day to his pretty daughter. I must find one who is wise enough so that he can rule well. Yes, my dear daughter, I must seek the cleverest beast in our jungle land. Okay, girl. I shall make him a prince. So you ain't gonna use your sons like they usually do? This definitely is before when animals were getting along together. He shall have you for his bride, and to me he shall be a son. Period. King Leopard was pleased with his idea, and he planned for a great feast. His royal drums carried word from far and wide through the jungle, and all the animals came. This like Lion King meets coming to America. This is exciting. There were good things to eat. What were y'all eating?
Each other.
No, they said they was getting along. So was this plant based? Were they having a plant based meal since they couldn't eat each other?
Maybe they're eating people.
No, Scott. The people were getting along with the animals too.
Yeah.
Put what you think in the comment section. What you think they was eating? I like to think that they were eating sweet potato casserole. Period. There was plenty to drink. The drums beat, and the guests at King Leopold's festival danced for 3 days. Period. They was twerking. At last, the king called them to make a huge circle, like a Soul Train line. What they doing?
Mm-hmm.
Stepping into his center, he called his pretty daughter to come to his side. Then he spoke in a loud voice. Uh-oh. Listen to my words, friends, he cried. Someday I must unalive. He's really into that. He's very morbid. Someday another king must rule in my place. I will choose him from among you so that he will be ready. But are you? There was a murmur of wonder all through the crowd. The king had to order them to be quiet. I shall seek the cleverest among you, for your king must be wise. I shall name him Prince. We got another person named Prince. There was the bomb, honey. Okay. Prince Rogers Nelson. He shall be to me a son, and to my dear daughter a husband. He shall share all my riches, and when I unalive, he shall be your king. Shouts came from the eager guests at the king's festival. No doubt each animal hoped that the good fortune would be his. The king leopard held up his hunting spear. If y'all are getting along, what were you hunting, darling? What you need a hunting spear for? Who you hunting?
I don't know. I feel there's some holes in the story.
There are definitely some gaps and holes in this story. I don't trust it. Look at this, my people, watch. He flung the spear far up into the air. With this spear, I will test you, he went on. He who would be our prince must throw the spear towards the sky. He must send it so high that he can count to 10 before it drops down to earth again. I would just shout at 10. I would just throw it up like 10. Boom.
Yeah, I don't think he's looking for a wise ass.
He said what he said wise. He didn't say it couldn't be wise ass. He just said wise.
Well,
put a thumbs up if you agree, because this sounds like a lot. We could have ended this story a long time ago. There was a buzz of talk among all the animals then. There would not be this would not be so hard, they thought. One after another, they came forward to try their skills. Each jungle beast danced before King Leopard and his pretty daughter. Okay, they was twerking, honey. This is a Soul Train line. Each one sang a song that told how well he would rule if he were chosen. First to try his luck was the elephant. Uh-oh, look, Oreo Jr. playing the elephant. Even though he a rabbit, just pretend like his ears are tusks. Okay, hey, Oreo Jr. up for his Soul Train line audition. He was so big, he could push all the other beasts out the way. I must be first, he said to himself. This task is too easy. Almost any one of us could do it. The elephant danced clumsily. He like, I'm trying to twerk. Yes, honey. He was very big and his body was very heavy. Sir, try the plant-based diet that we've been talking about since nobody's eating each other. Then, with his tusk in the air, he trumpeted all his fine deeds he would perform if he was the prince. The great, okay, I'm gonna put him down because he hurt my arm. He's heavy. The great beast knew King Leopard's spear, or threw King Leopard's spear up into the air. 1, 2, 3, he began to count, but he spoke slowly, as he did everything else. An elephant cannot easily hurry, you know. Before the elephant had said 4, the king's spear had dropped to the ground. Sir, go that way. Go away. Go that way. He knew he had failed. Yes, sir. You got to go, sir. Thank you. Thank you for your try, sir. Next came the bush ox. We just gonna pretend like Oreo Jr. is the bush ox too, because I ain't got that kind of costume. Okay, we just gonna pretend. His wide gray horn swept the other beast to the side. Boom, move it. Get out the way. Move it. Beat it. Beat it. I'll throw the spear up to the sun, the huge animal sang while he danced. I'll be a strong husband for King Leopard's daughter, period. You better sing. The bush ox picked the spear up in his mouth. With a mighty toss of his gray head, he flung it far, far above his spreading horns. 1, 2, 3, 4. The bush ox counted more quickly than the elephant, but he too was slow. Before he could say 5, the spear was down to the ground. Okay, sir. Well, thank you for your try, sir. Next. And he went off, ashamed, into the deep jungle. Next, sir. Next, we said 10. 5 is not 10, sir. Okay. Next. The chimpanzee was third. Hey, here he go. Hey, Scott, what's his name? Don't even worry about it. Y'all put the name in the comment section. Okay, we got the chimp next. He jumped up and down in a merry hurry. Okay, he got this. He gonna get that woman, honey. He gonna be the kind.
All right.
He jumped up and down in a merry dance, and King Leopold's daughter laughed at his antics. Okay, he might have her just because, honey. He may not need to throw the spear. She like him. He beat his hairy chest with his 2 fists. Boom, boom, boom. He like, yes, I'm that dude. Come on, y'all. Come on. And sang of how much he would like to be king in the leopard's place. The young ape rose up straight on his hind legs. Uh-oh, he's tall too. Ooh. He held the spear in one hand, just like a man. With the twist of his long arms, he threw it up towards the sky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He chattered as fast as he could. The watching animals held their breaths. Surely, with such a quick tongue, the chimpanzee would make the count. But he did not. He had not even said 8 before he caught the spear once more in his hand. Sir, don't catch it. That's dangerous. You could have cut yourself. One by one, other animals tried to count to 10 while the spear was still up in the air. One by one, they all failed. Sir, thank you for your thank you, but no thank you. Thank you, but no thank you. They was getting dismissed left and right. Wait. It seems I must look somewhere else for a prince to rule when I am gone, King Leopold said sadly. Sir, you know you ain't that sad. Okay? These people need to learn how to count and just say 10. Then, out from the crowd stepped the antelope. Besides the elephant, the bush ox, and even the chimpanzee, the young deer-like antelope looked puny and weak. That don't mean nothing. His legs were long yet slender, that it was almost a wonder that they would hold his body up. But the antelope spoke bravely. Let me try to throw your spear, O king, he cried. I would like well to marry your pretty daughter. Ho, ho, the other animals busted into laughter. How could such a weak creature fling the king's spear high enough to say more than 2 or 3 words? Don't y'all be questioning him. Everybody else took a turn. Why he can't take no turn? However, could he hope to count up to 10? But the antelope would not be turned aside. I wish to try, he insisted, period. Don't let them tell you no. If you look, let me tell y'all something, and I guess this is the lesson I'm gonna tell y'all early. If you tell yourself no, then it is no. But if you at least give it a try, you have a chance. Don't just say no without having somebody else just tell you no, or just the situation tell you no, period. Okay, because the antelope wasn't taking no for an answer. Anyway, I wish to try, he insisted, and King Leopard nodded his head. He had promised a fair trial for all who wished to take part in this contest. That's right. Who could say that any creature could do what any creature can do until he has tried? That's right, King. The king spoke to the crowd. The antelope may throw the spear, so the other beasts were moved back to give him some room. When the antelope on his slender legs danced before the king, the leopard's daughter cried out with pleasure. Oh, she turned on, honey. Ooh, she said, ooh, who that is? Ooh. No one could deny his steps were more graceful than those of the elephant or of the bush ox or the chimpanzee. Wait, because she liked the chimps dance. She was like, oh, what he over there? Oh, who that is? Oh, what your name is? Then the antelope threw the spear. We just gonna throw Oreo Jr. With the toss of his head, he flung it far up in the air. Before it could fall to earth, the clever beast called out two words. Two words.
Okay.
5, 10, he cried. I have counted to 10. King Leopard did not say how the count should be made. The leopard laughed then, Scott. And anybody out there who doubted what I had to say? He nodded his royal head. No, I did not say how the count was to be made, he agreed. And as everyone knows, one can count by fives as well as ones. The antelope has won the contest. He proved that he is the cleverest of you all. He shall wed my dear daughter. He shall be king when I am gone, because he was smart. The other animals stared stupidly at the winner. Yeah, don't hate. They did not understand yet what had happened, but they could see that the antelope had outwitted the king. He ain't outwit the king. He used what the king told him to get what he needed. At the wedding feast, which King Leopard gave for his daughter, they all cheered for the antelope, their new prince. Period. Get it, antelope? Old Taco put his drum down in his lap. Remember this tale, friends, he said to the crowd in the talkie talk hut. Do not forget that it is not always the biggest nor the strongest, but sometimes the cleverest who wins the prize. And they all lived happily ever after.
Right, antelope.
Yes, antelope. You better use them little graceful legs to get that princess her and become king. Okay, well, with that, I'm going to end it. As always, you know how we like to end this. What did you guys learn? Put it in the comment section if you learned anything from that story. Okay, Scott, what you got? What did you learn from that story?
You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take.
Period. Yeah, I mean, hey, I agree with it. I did have another thought that popped up, another lesson, but you know what? I forgot it, so it wasn't meant for us to go over it. What? Is that a bad thing? Well,
You'll never know.
Well, you know, I'm sure one of them out there got it. So with that, I'm gonna bid you guys adieu. As always, wait, let me pick up Oreo Jr. because he got to be here for the closing remarks, honey. As always, we appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with us, and we hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with us. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out some other lives, videos, shorts, all that fun stuff. We got a bunch of different artistic ways to express ourselves. But with that, and also we'll be back. Of course, you know, we got to keep this thing going, the Hitchhiker's Guide. So I'm gonna change up a little bit, and then we'll be back in like, I don't know, 30 or so minutes with the Hitchhiker's Guide. But in the meantime, from wherever we are, even from the deepest, darkest jungles with ox and beasts and elephants and giraffes and stuff and antelope, um, peace, love, and happiness. Or from wherever we are to wherever you are, peace, love, and happiness. And with that, we're gonna bid you adieu. Skin